Yeah.
Alright guys, just got out. We're seeing Inside Out 2. Overall this movie I thought was miles better than the first one. The first one was decent at the time, but I think this one, did some things right. Anxiety was the worst villain. Absolutely pissed me off. There's a loads of embarrassing moments in there. I would say overall there was a bit of the slow parts in there. It was quite funny though. I was laughing a couple of times in there, so I think definitely go see it. It's a good film. Solid. Yo guys, I'm Current back again with another video, and today guys we're going to be giving a movie review of Inside Out 2. Now this is a Pixar movie, Disney, and I think they did a very good job with this film overall. I think from the first one and the second one, this was a perfect sequel, adding in the new emotions to twist everything up. The sequel was a perfect way to start off what was happening in the first one and to bring it into the second one. I think they went with a really good direction, because in the first one she was about, I think, like 8, 9, 10 years old. And in this one she's 13, so it's good growth. And as you see, the character has got all these new emotions. Like anxiety was a good villain, because like I thought she was going to be like kind of like depression, but it wasn't like that. It was kind of like she was kind of good and bad at the same time, but overall it was just not good for Riley. And you know what I liked, that from the first one, what kind of annoyed me was joy and sadness. Them two paired up was kind of annoying, but I understand it. But then them two in that whole void world with all the memories was like, that bit took ages in the first one. It was so much better this time around because you had the 5 of them all together going around in the memories world. And then you had sadness go up the pipe, and she was going over, and she actually got her mates with like embarrassment, so there was like embarrassment and sadness kind of together and stuff. I think Disgusting was pretty funny. And you know what, one of the funniest characters was that random video game character who was walking in, like, he was like from 3DS or something, but whoever that video game character was hilarious. He had this dumbass move where he was just rolling for no reason. His ultimate move is just roll. Bro, what is he doing? And somehow they escaped. Bro, I love all the Dora Explorer type character. That random, I forgot the dog, but this pink dog with the backpack map thing. It was like, what is going on? That was hilarious. You see him just talking to a wall as well. I was dying. The fact that they showed him just talking to a wall when he's talking to the audience. Oh, you know what? They actually they thought outside the box with what they did with this one. I think they really did a good sequel. I think they hit the nail on the head, because there was some parts, like the really sad parts in there, where you start crying and like it's proper emotional and stuff like that. Like it hits you hard, like especially when you see Joy like trying so hard to do, what she wants to like do the good for Riley, and then it doesn't turn out so good, because then you got all these obstacles in the way, and you got the own team like Anger just get angry at her, and then she has like, she breaks down like, damn, maybe anxiety is the #1 person. You know what I really liked about it? Where they took it, like it was just all about hockey. Like the hockey game and the hockey scenes were actually pretty cold. You know what? It's like really frustrating, because the amount of time we spend in like the head world is so much more than what's actually happening in real life. So in real life, the events that happen is like really short events. Like they take a lot of time in the imaginary world, inside your head, in the head world, and what's actually like in real time. Like there's a lot of thinking process going on. So it's like, damn, I really want to kind of just stick with Riley for a good amount of time, but they keep switching back to what's going on in the head, which they have to do that. But I feel like the first like 5-10 minutes was really good, as you get to see all 5 emotions, the original 5 emotions, do all the emotions, and it works really well, good and bad. And I think the use of that was really well at the beginning, because it showed from the first film how they didn't really get along, and the second one they're all kind of know what they're doing now. And then these new emotions coming in, messing up everything. I think the hockey stuff was really cool. Obviously, I think everything made sense. That's the thing as well. Like obviously she's got old friends that now they're leaving, so they're not really going to be mates anymore. And then she's got the new friends that she might have, for the rest of high school. And there's so many opportunities that could go wrong and stuff. So it makes sense why anxiety is like, yo, let's be good with like the new friends. But then you have all these embarrassing moments in there, which is hilarious, because she didn't really know what she's doing, because she's the youngest one in that group. And then you have the conflict with her and her old mates. They really like did the storytelling really good. Like there's nothing really wrong about this thing. I just wish we could kind of spend more time with Riley, but I understand it's Inside Out, so most of the film is just inside your head. And there was like loads of crazy parts in there, like with that massive memory thing. Like the whole thing was with Joy's team, the Five Emotions. Everything that was happening with them just went like so badly all the time. Like as soon as something good happens, something bad happens straight away. It's like they do one thing good and then 5 things bad happen, and it's like they can never get anywhere. It's like, damn, this journey that they're going on, it just ends up hopeless. Like, and then you have anxiety of breaking that massive pole. So that was the exit back up. They were just going to zoom through that, but then they broke it. Then they're like, damn, what can we do? Throw a massive tsunami with all the memories coming into place. And then I think that the ending was, I didn't expect what to expect. I thought, you know, through the whole film, I really had no idea what was going to happen. It was like all surprises, and that was probably the most exciting bit, because even the trailers don't show you nothing about what's actually going to happen in the film, which I rate that, because watching the trailers, you have no idea what's going to happen in the film. Like, you know, there's new emotions, that's about it. Watching the trailers and watching the film is 2 completely different things. You know what? But this was like a lot better than the first one. Like the first one was really good as well, but this one was like miles better than the first one. You know, the bit at the end where they're like all trying to break Anxiety's little string thing. They break that. What was it again? Like, I'm not good enough. And she's not good enough, but she's getting angry. And then there was a bit where she like knocked down one of the other players during hockey. Like, that's her own teammate. She's just being selfish, trying to get 3 goals. And I don't think she does get 3 goals, or does she? I can't remember actually if she got 3 goals or not. I think she just got 2, and some crap happened where she couldn't get the 3rd goal, or maybe she did in a good fashion. I can't remember actually what happened. But now I think they did really well with what they did. Even the music scene as well. They're like, oh, what do you listen to? And then she's just talking about some trash kind of music that she listened to. But they're older, so they listen to different music. So it's like you can actually relate to all of it. I related with everything that was going on. I'm there like, oh man, and then I'm like, oh man, why? It's like there's so many opportunities happening in there, but I think they did a very, very good job. It's like you can very easily relate to the characters and what's going on as the audience member, because it's like something that happens to everyone. You know, like I've been in those situations as well. Like it brings back my memories of when I did that dumbass stuff as well. So I think it's a very good film, and I rate it, and I think you guys should see it. So this is the end of this video. I think overall I'm going to give this film, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Like generally, I think it's very good. It's a very strong film. So 9 out of 10 for Inside Out 2. This is the end of this video, guys. Like, subscribe. See you guys next time. So peace. Bye.